Hi, my name's Hannah Beam, and I'm going to show you what I chose to do with the application Popplet in the strategy called Going Beyond Visualizing, which I found in the Cecil textbook. So to use this strategy in my classroom, I'm going to use the app Popplet. This app can easily be downloaded from the App Store, or it can be accessed through the website popplet.com. The Popplet app is a platform to organize your thoughts and details. You can easily create bubbles which connect to other bubbles with text, pictures, and links inside. It's basically just creating your own graphic organizer. It incorporates technology and helps the student put their ideas in an organized manner. So moving on to how this application works, you're going to open the web page and log in. I've already logged in, so I'm going to create Make New Popplet. If I want to do it on the book Towers Falling, I will do so, create that name, and then pick whatever color. So I'll click Make It So. Now you can double click wherever you like to begin creating your graphic organizer. But to save time, I've already created one, and so I'm going to go to this Popplet. So for the strategy that I've incorporated, the students are going to use all of their senses to comprehend and connect the text to themselves. The teacher will begin asking the students to think of a scene that they've recently read about. This could be with a book that they've read recreationally or for schoolwork, depending on the teacher's goals. Next, the teacher will instruct them to place themselves in a scene with that book. They will put up the sayings, I see, I hear, I feel, I smell, and I taste on the board. The students will think of that scene from the book and write 5 sentences from those beginning stems to create that scene. The class can read their sentences out to the students to guess which book, or if they're all reading the same book, they can guess which scene that they have just described. The strategy is fun to see how creative each student can be with their sentences and see which books stand out to their minds in the strategy. This can easily be assessed by looking to see if the student incorporated details from the scene, and see if they've correctly described the scene. So from here you're going to double click, like I said. I've already done so, but if you want your students to be more detailed, let's say I create a popple over here and I want to add a picture. So I can do so, and this can show that it was Channel 5 News. That shows more detail. If students want to be as creative as possible, they can make these each a different color depending on their preferences. It just makes it more about them and how their brain is comprehending the information. This is fun because in the top right corner you can click share, and if you create getting the link, you can just email it to the teacher right here, which is super easy, and I can email this to myself and then the students will send it to me. However, I'm not going to do that, but if I were to do that, I could pull it up and then have the students explain theirs to the class. The positives from this app would be to incorporate the great use of technology, and they can incorporate graphs, links, or whatever they prefer, just depending on what the teacher's goal is with this assignment. Yet the challenges would be that this does include technology, which is not always present in every school district. However, in our world we are getting closer to that, so that's plus. But some students might not work well with this app. They might not think linearly, and they think it's just more simple to write down the sentences, which is also that okay, and the teacher will have to come to that conclusion whenever that happens. But other than that, this app is really fun. You can move these however you want, so if the students want to think differently than everyone else, they can, and it shows how they think, and that's a great mindset for the teacher to look into.